Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
Ozcast.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Best teammates.
Well, this isn't a repeat. We're actually here. Best Teammates is back for 2023. Consistency is key, and we are inconsistent. So, Matt Burgess, how are you?
Yeah, I'm well. It's bang on 12 o'clock like we thought.
That's true. Rosie Panetta, how are you?
Yeah, I love
Andy
how
Martin, you good?
Yeah, I'd love a good bang on.
Why do I turn up? Why?
No,
I mean, you do turn up, which is bizarre, but you're on time. And what's going on with you? You could pop this episode.
I could give birth at any moment. Are you guys ready? You have kids?
That'd be a ratings highlight,
Who
wouldn't
would
it?
deliver the baby?
I could do it.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
you
boy.
could, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, if you end the sentence with "yeah, boy," you don't
What is it? Is it a girl? It's a boy? It's a
Yeah, boy, it's a Christmas party. Let's do this.
I thought I would start the podcast really quickly. Oh, thanks to Con and Lena at Brighton Trophy Centre. Oh, is everyone okay?
Yeah.
So have a listen to this Guinness World Record. For those of you who haven't heard it before, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I think they're going to tell us anyway. But I thought I'd start with this and we'll get into the other boring stuff.
Hayden's eldest son, Joey, who also has a Guinness World Records title. Fastest time to put on a t-shirt in a handstand. Who we've been trying
I'm just going to fast forward this bit. It's really boring. Okay, here we go.
It was a cat.
Ready? Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Sounds like me about an hour ago.
Oh no!
Look, it's fist bumping.
Do you reckon, do they like
Between
lube
two-
up their
between
fists
two, there's two
beforehand?
blokes.
Yeah, they're fisting each other.
Yeah, like it's not one person just fist bumping themselves.
But it sounds wet. My fist bumps don't
Maybe
usually
they
sound
had
like
to
that.
grease
No.
up beforehand to stop the chafing.
What do you reckon with?
Vaseline.
Horse lube.
So it's a good start. How is everyone? Let's do a quick
Horse
round
lube.
the table or square the table, not round the table. How is everyone? Matt?
Yeah, I'm well, thanks.
Yeah?
Matt's in a shirt today, which is just.
Yeah, delightful.
Oh, it's just. I've
You
never
look hot
seen
as.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 40 fucking degrees outside.
I will
Yeah,
buy
yeah,
whatever
it's-
you're selling.
Yeah, it's not much.
Yeah, okay.
No. Yeah, I'm well, thanks. We had a footy camp on the weekend, which was quite...
Can you not talk about... Let's talk about 9lyves. It's way
No,
better.
I don't want to talk about
No,
that.
come on. It's way better.
What do you want to know?
I want to know how you did your TikTok.
What is that?
We need
What are you
9 lives.
talking
Are you talking
about?
about cats or what are you doing?
Are you not a supportive friend?
Wow.
Of who?
Matty?
Yeah. I like the Broadview
No.
Barnacles.
9lyves. We've been
Yeah,
chatting
9
about it
Lives.
for the last year.
What is it?
Well, Matt.
Is this your music project?
It is. It's finally out.
Is this the one that you've been playing to us saying, hey, what do you think of this, guys?
Yeah,
We're like, it's sick.
for
I
about-
know that
for
one.
about
Another
3 years.
Yeah. So
that's the one.
what?
So it finally came out last week.
Oh, right. And what's
An album, a full album.
No, just a single.
And it
Yeah,
looks
okay.
sick. The single cover looks sick.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks really good. Who did
So
that?
a guy in Queensland, actually, that works for the label that it came out on. So, yeah, it came out finally, which
Right.
is, super exciting.
Is it 9 with a number or 9 by word?
9 with a number, then lives is spelt very edgy, Lyves.
Yeah, definitely. Just checking if I follow.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
there it is.
Yeah, royalties.
How long can we play of this?
Do now.
Fucking who cares?
I own it, so fucking as long as you like.
All right, let's wait for a bit.
Sit back.
So, can I give comparisons to what it sounds like?
Sure.
That's not offensive, is it?
No, not at
So
all.
it feels a bit Angels and Airwaves right now.
Love it.
Chalk up the post. Here we go.
Oh, Nova.
Who's on the vocals?
Tom DeLong.
It's not him.
Is it you?
No, that's not me. I played guitar on it.
Is your lead singer American or that's
Hey,
just
Rosie,
his-
can you do us a favour and let us listen to the song, mate?
Just
you
like
can
we
ask the
said,
questions afterwards.
It's like Nova 3 years ago over Christmas. You just hear vocals crashing. Oh, there's my fucking jizz everywhere.
Yep.
That's some fusion.
Meaning it was good.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
So,
It's
yeah.
a bit Zed.
A little bit Zed.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit Zed. Chain smokery.
Yeah, chain
stuff.
smokery. Yeah.
So-
With a punky edge.
Yeah, that was sort of the idea behind forming the group that we did. There's 3 of us in it. Dwayne, to answer your earlier question.
Yeah, Dwayne.
is
The
singing.
American
Surname's
Yeah, he's
Dwayne
singing,
Pipe.
so-
yeah.
What was his background again?
So he's sang for a pop punk band in Sydney called Heroes for Hire.
Oh, I remember them.
They did some really good stuff. They played on like Soundwave tour and all that. So they did
I remember
Warped
them.
tour and stuff in America. And yeah, so they
Sorry, I'm just watching Rosie. It's an effort for her to sit up the whole time.
So yeah, we
I don't know if she's saying about the content or because she's pregnant.
yeah.
No, a bit of both. You never know.
But you're right though, Rosie. It's a fusion between two styles, which is exactly what we were after. So I originally wrote the music and then sent it to Dwayne, and I gave him the brief that, hey, I reckon this has a Blink-182 sound, and he sounds more Blink-182 than Blink-182 do.
Good timing as well.
Yeah, because they're back.
Yeah, they're back.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's good, Matty.
They're
Well
touring
done.
this year,
Thanks.
aren't they?
Next year. Yeah.
Oh, God.
this
It's
year.
getting
It's a
ahead of
big
myself.
sign of how much effort it takes to create something. Where did you get annoyed where sometimes people say, "Oh, producers just sit on their laptop in their private jet and they
Yeah.
make a song in 5 minutes"? Like that's surely not a reality all the time.
No, it's not. Not all the
They
time.
might have the idea, but that's the same as you might have the idea of a song hook or a bit of a melody, but then that's not the song. That's just part of the song. Like in Bohemian Rhapsody, when Freddie Mercury started playing that song,
Who?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yep.
Freddie Mercury.
There's a W in there somewhere that you popped
Freddie
in there.
Mercury. I'll pop myself in you, mate.
There's so many.
Can't wait.
There's so many layers and elements to it. Like you can have
Yeah.
the actual music written within a few days, but
Yeah.
the technical side of the engineering and producing, and is there enough reverb on that guitar, and let's throw some delay and EQ. Yeah, it's just there's a lot that goes into it.
Rosie,
Yes.
are you over being pregnant yet?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Some days.
Which
it's
part? Like-
the part where I feel like it's 50 degrees, but you said you feel hot, so maybe it's just hot
It
today.
is hot today.
It is
Okay,
hot today.
great.
We
No.
should celebrate the fact that you're here because you couldn't be bothered last time, which was good.
I was working last time.
We all
guys.
have
I
jobs,
was
mate.
trying to make some last minute cash to feed my child.
What part are you up to now? Like, are you at that stage where you're just excited to meet her and get on with it?
Maybe, I don't know. I think I'm still a bit confused about what's about to happen.
Right.
I keep having. We've
Well,
had
a baby's going to come out of your old
I
mate.
know.
Yeah.
That's the part where you guys didn't get to do that part, and
Do you need us to cut
what
the
a
old mate?
shame. I think my husband should be right.
Oh, okay.
He should be there. He should make
It's
it.
like jerky. You can do it with your
No,
teeth.
we've had to do lots of we've had lots of oh yuck. We've had lots of meetings with the midwives.
Okay.
So instead of doing did you ever do these with your partners? Where you go and like learn
Thanks for
about
bringing her up.
what's
Yeah.
about happening?
That's.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I
ex-partners.
shouldn't
Jesus
have.
Christ.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, we did.
This is how, like, we've got. Andrew, did you ever go to this prenatal class with the mother of your children?
I say that always to my parents.
Yeah.
They'll bring something up, and I'm like,
Whose name we shall not use.
thanks for bringing her up.
They're full on those prenatal classes and stuff. You can either
Yeah.
go though in like one full day session, or you can go like mini week
We've
sessions.
been going we've been doing it with just one midwife, me and Christopher, like one-on-one
private.
sessions.
Hello.
Oh, hello, wealthy IT company guy.
I build apps for a living.
I need to work.
Must
You
work
don't
in
need to
radio.
work for money. No, she needs to work to have a purpose. That's
why
not the
she was.
cash.
That's why she was working last week.
And
to
I
pay
saw
for her
she was
classes.
also working at Italia FM on Sugar Day or whatever it was
They
called.
did-
We saw that,
Oh.
mate.
I did not get. I wasn't working there.
Oh, it's French.
I was a guest
What?
at an Italian radio station and spoke
thought you were
English.
Greek.
Okay, this is not. No,
I thought you were French.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past her.
Forget about it.
Sorry, keep going with your boring story.
I don't know which part are up to.
Very
though.
low energy
hang on.
today, by the way.
I'm pregnant. And
Yeah,
Oh, we get it. Oh, there
Should
you
have
go.
seen her in the kitchen.
What do you
she
mean?
accidentally tried to open the fridge from the wrong side and continued to try.
I know, baby brain, mate. You have
It's a
that now
real
for the next
thing.
couple of years.
It's a real
Yeah.
thing.
Is that why he took us off air so many times at Nova?
Yeah, I was pregnant. I've been pregnant for 5 years.
explains
I'm like a whale.
Oh,
I mean,
God. I mean, Chris is free willy.
This is not a 360 meeting with your boss. You know what I'm saying? How did Chris go with the VCR that you have to watch with watching other births?
VCR. yeah. It's old school VCR, man.
We haven't watched that video.
Oh, I know, 'cause
I
it's
don't
a
think we
HD
should,
DVD you
'cause
guys got.
He doesn't need to do that. He's not allowed to be on that side of the body.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I've
He's
been
gonna
told.
be
How'd you
in
get
my
pregnant
face.
No, I've got friends who stood at the bowler's end, and they're still scarred. So I stood behind the wicketkeeper, and wait a sec, no, I stood.
hang on.
I didn't.
You
look.
caught the catch?
No, I didn't look because
Yeah.
it
wanna
was
slip?
damaged. So don't tell him to that. You
Yeah,
don't
no,
need to. It's not a beautiful thing seeing something like that. Like
No.
there's beauty in it. You go, how did that like grow inside me?
Yeah.
And the baby also.
Yeah, you're like, Jarrod, can you put your back in your pants. Cheers.
Can you beat that, please?
I actually turned to the nurses and started to go, so can I eat the afterbirth? Is that what they're going
No,
with?
you
Is that what people
didn't.
do?
You actually, no, you didn't, because you can.
Yeah, because you can.
And they probably were like, yeah, sure, if
They
you
can
want
put
it.
it.
And
They
you're
can
like,
put it in capsules for you.
I said it looked like those desserts with the jelly on top, that you'd have as a kid at school.
Oh yeah. No.
But
That's
a bit more
disgusting.
wobbly.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, it's going to be good, Rosie. I think you are at a time where you can, but you can enjoy the pregnancy. There's moments where you actually really like being pregnant. And what I found with my missus is she
when you-
liked her pregnant body too.
yeah, you can wear all the dresses that you were too self-conscious to wear because they were too tight. Now, like, yeah,
and people
stretch
get
it
up.
out.
People give you their seats and stuff.
Yeah, people are really nice to you.
Yeah. Don't expect that to be a consistent thing from
I mean,
us.
No.
yeah, I mean, not in this room, but
Yeah.
generally, people are really nice
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
The
Well,
worst thing was, a couple of weeks ago, I had to do the soccer without Jarrod.
she didn't have to do the soccer. She
No.
had an opportunity
Gun
to
to the
work
head
at
style.
Adelaide United.
No, I was very excited to do the MC without Jarrod, and I was like,
Who? What do you mean to do the MC? What was his name?
he's no. Anyway, so I'm trying to like be just a normal human being, and they were like, "Can you climb to the top of the
Lofty.
grandstand and do a cross from up there?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, it's fine." They'd be
Why
like,
do you think they suggested that? Who told them to make you do that?
really? No. Why would you do that?
What do you mean?
Because he's awesome.
Because I hate you.
And I was like, no, it's fine. I'm just pregnant. I'm not sick. Sure, I can walk up some stairs. And I got to the top of the stairs and they were like, all right, you're good to go in 5 seconds. And I was like,
Yeah.
no, I can't breathe. And they're like, you have to talk in 10 seconds. And so I probably just sounded like an asthmatic on the microphone.
We hope
The
it goes
entire
well,
class.
Rosie. In all seriousness, but like this time next week, you might have a baby because you're obviously not consistent on being on the podcast, so you won't be on next week. But we hope it goes well for you and Christopher, because as much as it's a really beautiful time, as you boys would know, it's a really scary time too, because you just want it out and you want it healthy. So
And then you
all
want
the
to keep
best.
it alive.
That too.
Yeah, I mean, we've been pretty good at that. And if we can do that,
Yeah, so bravo.
like far out.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're fine.
I couldn't keep my career alive, but I kept 2 kids. So,
Well, how are you, Andy?
yeah, good. I was hanging out on a TV set last week.
Crime Stoppers.
Remember this one?
Round the twist.
Were you really?
What do you mean? The show doesn't exist anymore. Why were you hanging out there? Did you go on a time machine?
Paul
back to the
Jennings
90s?
books.
Yeah. I was like a
Ever felt like this?
criminal just hanging around by myself. No, I was in Torquay, so I dropped into Anglesea and checked out the lighthouse and went up there, and I was like, gee, that lighthouse looks familiar. Holy moly. It was from Round the Twist after I Googled it. So,
It sounds like a fun trip.
This is this is your Andy.
Yeah.
This is Andy.
Do any work?
Driving around Victoria. You're just doing a tourist trip while you're
He's going to go to Perth and look at the set of Ship to Shore next.
trying to see where my old workmates used to work. And speaking of which, I went down the road and I saw the house on the stilt. Remember that?
Nope.
Remember that person that went away that summer and he said that he went away on Instagram and put a picture up, and then you realised it was just a Google image and he lied to everyone?
Great Ocean Road.
Oh,
That house.
Great
the one
Ocean
that
Road?
Millie Michael's mum used to stay in?
right.
Yeah, that big one on the Great Ocean Road.
Yeah.
Who is that you with the squeaky chair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it, you're the
sexual.
boss.
I like that you looked at me, just assuming it was
It's
me,
always
and
you.
I'm in a chair.
Yeah, it could have been your old mate.
Just thought it was dilating. Just this squeaky old
Wow,
thing.
they didn't tell me that in the lessons.
Oh, yeah, and here's
You're
your
going to dilate,
WD-40.
it's going to be squeaky.
Okay, so that's cool. And Torquay, is that the first time you've been there?
First time being there, yeah.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
those beaches are sick.
Didn't stop at Bells Beach, drove straight past it.
Okay.
But
you went to the lighthouse from Round the Twist.
yeah, which now
Priorities.
thinking about it was just a silly idea.
shouldn't
No,
have
it was
said
good. But at the same time, I was working with some people, and then a new person that's on the network. I'm going to play something for you, and I want you
know.
to guess who this person is. I think Jarrod's probably the only one that's going to guess it, to be honest.
I'm really good at our games.
Underestimate me, Matty.
Are you ready?
Are you okay? I'm hungry.
Ready? No, that's not going to work.
That's
Oh, it's
the
good.
voiceover.
Was that Taylor
lady?
Jones?
It was Taylor Jones.
Taylor
actually.
Paley?
We can't talk about it because she's on Channel 10 now. No,
That's Taylor Paley
Is that
again.
Taylor's voice, the
252.
Ozcast?
Yeah,
I didn't
that's-
know that this whole time.
Yeah, don't tell her that because I haven't told her that we used it for that.
What did you
played
say?
like 40
Taylor, can you
million
do us a
times.
favour? Just come up to the microphone and say Ozcast. And I'm not going to tell you why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, think like you were in the 90s being the Triple M person doing Triple M.
Oh, yeah.
Let's copy that. But remember this?
Oh, yeah, I do know that. Yeah, straight away.
Who?
Jeremy Cordeaux.
Yep.
Was that his theme song?
Yeah.
You've been working with Jeremy Cordeaux?
Yeah.
Well, then.
Who's
Yes.
He's like the
5AA.
Yeah, and he Talkback Radio King. He owned Mix 1023, like owned it. He wanted to buy, allegedly, he wanted to buy Nova.
Still does.
And they just wouldn't sell it to him.
Andy's
He's just got so much cash. And he used to film this video called The Court of Public Opinion in his garage of his house. And he's got like animal carcasses hanging from his walls.
Yeah, he's got like heaps of really expensive cars.
Does he live in Burnside?
Don't know. I better
Somerton Park.
What are you going around his house?
Yeah.
What are you doing with Jeremy?
Podcasting. What do you think I'm
Yeah,
doing?
that's sick. Well done, man.
Giving people opportunities to get their content out to the
Because he's no longer on 5.
When are we going to
No, we're not going to talk about that.
Okay,
Yeah. So I've been working with him, which is cool, and a few other. I'm actually doing some stuff with Radio Italiano, or whatever they're called these days.
There's 2 of them.
Rosie, how are you a
Radio
guest on Radio Italiano? Did Mark Aston interview you?
No, it's a different one. There's 2. There's 2.
Two?
What do you mean? Like,
There's
there's
Radio
rivalry?
Domio
Italiana.
Green FM and then
Oh my
Radio
God, you're so racist. There's 2.
Do you just talk about pasta and stuff?
The
or-
one that Mark is part of is different to the one I went to.
Oh, sorry, my bad for
No, it's
thinking
not.
there was one
No,
Italian.
mine
radio.
is on Port Road where the Consulate is.
Yeah, I know. That's where they have Jeff's sports show.
There's 2. There's 2 Italian radio stations. There's that many Italians in Adelaide. They need 2 radio
So what did
Yeah,
they
fair
interview
call.
you about? Being Italian?
Pretty much. Yeah, he just wanted. It was just like a.
Did you speak Italian? Or was it English?
I did it in English, and then he said next time we'll do it in Italian.
And did it go to where?
It was a podcast.
And did they ask you about your MC career?
He asked about everything. It was kind of like.
Did you credit me for creating it?
Wait for that.
I think we did talk about you at some point.
What did you say? Good stuff.
Had to get ratings. So
I gave everyone your phone number, so just.
Oh, did you? Is that why I've
yeah.
been getting calls from people? And lots of sugar.
Anyway,
and
how this
olive oil.
turn back to me. Let's go back to you.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
how did we get to Italian? Oh, that's right. Yeah, 5RTI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one of them. Had to go to the doctor. Yeah, so that's great. So the travel's been good, and what I love about Andy is he's dressed in all black on a 40-degree day.
Go New Zealand.
He's denim, black denim, so it's hot and tight.
Yeah.
Well, I'm stoked.
Just for you, Rosie.
I've been really grumpy the past couple of weeks.
Is that because you've been doing morning radio hours again?
No, I've been loving that. I've been loving it.
How's your move gone?
It's hell.
Yeah.
I
Is that why you're grumpy?
Yeah, it is, and I'm really, really like not fun to be around. Like less fun than normal, which is already
I was gonna say
at a low
something,
bar. I
but-
know you
Say
can
it.
say whatever you
Say
want.
it.
Mate. What do you want
Usually
to
have
say?
a high bar, you know?
Yeah, I get that. What do you want to say, Rosie?
You're less
So
fun than
anyway, I
normal.
would just.
Damn it, step right into it.
Moving house, but we've moved about 1,500 metres away from our old house.
Really?
But I'm driving back and forth doing all the trips myself, and I just, those times where you just get frustrated and you want to yell out loud. So even something as simple as I go to the servo to wash the car, and I'm standing in the back of the tray on the car, and I hit my head on the metal beam above, and I do that twice in a row, and I just want to go, "Argh!" And I'm so impatient around the kids. Moving house sucks. You're going through all your old stuff. Speaking of VCRs, I found some old VCRs, and I found a place in Adelaide which transfers them to like digital stuff. So some videos that I filmed as a youngster.
Yeah, sure did.
I really regret saying that and looking at Andy. But then the biggest news of the past week was that I filled out a form accidentally at home, like half asleep last week, that my daughter brought home from school with me. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just circle this, whatever. And anyway, the next day I got an email from the school saying, thanks for volunteering for being her year 1 basketball coach, which is full on. And I don't know.
How many training sessions a week do 8-year-olds have? She's not even 8. How old is she?
So I'll be honest with you. You can ask me any question about it and I won't know the answer to it. Zero.
Did you think you were signing a permission slip to go to St Kilda Playground or something?
I thought I was. So then I started, and I accidentally put my missus' phone number down on the form. So she's getting
you're
all
both
messages.
coaching?
She's getting messages from all the parents. And then I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I have the time to do this. How am I going to if there's 7 kids and there's a starting 5, do I put my daughter on the bench straight away to show that I'm favouring them? How do I deal with the ugly parents, like ugly coach,
Wait, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
The ugly ones.
Yeah.
Bags on their heads, obviously.
But then thankfully last night we get an email saying there's not enough numbers, so basketball's cancelled for term 1. But I haven't told my daughter yet.
Do you get to create the animal that's attached to the front of the name?
Well, this is the thing. So the coach has said, you can come up with a name. Traditionally, we've gone with like NBA teams. So my daughter went to school and said that we're the Lakers. So, and I hate the Lakers. So apparently we're called the Lakers. So I still got it.
We're the lurkers, everyone.
So your
The leakers.
Your first season as a coach has been cancelled.
It's failed already.
Yeah, okay.
So term 2 it is.
Winning premierships is not for everyone, I guess.
So how was your camp? Did you do full like blindfold and singing club songs and stuff?
Will there be legal
What's your
action?
childhood like?
No, we didn't walk over hot coals. And
What did you do?
So we went down to Normanville.
Yeah.
Down south down there, and it was actually a really good camp in terms of there was a nice even split of running and hard work as well as team bonding and the players getting to know each other, because there's a few new faces that needed to come in and get to know their teammates. I think on the Saturday, I woke them up at 5:30 in the morning. And,
How'd you wake them up? Kiss?
Just a little
Just a big
tender
splash on the
kiss on the
face.
cheek.
yeah, all 40 of them.
Imagine that.
You must have been tired.
Matt's come out with cold sores. Wait, I just kissed 40 guys on the way from trying to wake them up. Oh, it's bonding.
I think from when they woke up at 5:30 till about 4 o'clock on the Saturday afternoon, a few of the boys hit about 38, 39 kilometres by foot. So it was a solid day. They were pretty tired.
Did you have beers?
Yeah, I let them have beers from about 4 o'clock on
Did
the
you
Saturday.
have beers?
I had a couple.
How many's a couple?
But you know what? No, only 2 or 3. But I was like, I didn't do the work, but it's mentally draining.
Yeah.
Because the whole time, like, I'm responsible for these 40 blokes, and you want to make sure that everything's going well, and you just always switched on. And by the end of it, I was knackered. But
How'd you get down there?
bus.
Oh, so full on trip.
Yeah, full on trip.
All together.
What songs did you listen to on the bus?
I don't know. I went by car. The boys went by bus.
Yeah, you did.
Chauffeur
Okay.
vehicle. And,
9lyves on repeat.
and
Just
they,
listen to this.
you know,
Spotify stats.
had 40 guys shacked up in the change room sleeping on a hard floor, and I got an Airbnb.
That sounds like a great weekend.
Yeah.
And there was one culture.
Power move.
Yeah.
Right
Please
there.
tell me that when you guys were training, that you were in a golf cart yelling at them next to them as they went.
I was in my car.
Yeah.
So you didn't do all those Ks on your legs?
No, I drove them. Hey, no, but you know what? I had that sort of that light bulb moment where I went, you know what? No, I've had my time as a player, and this is where I get to enjoy being a coach and watching them do it.
Yeah, I like it.
Coach of the year.
That's
So
right.
I can do what you want.
Correct.
Can we give a special shout out to the 4 listeners who have stuck around through our inconsistency, because there are people that still listen to this podcast, and we're very grateful. And we joke about being consistent, but we do plan to do this every week. It's going to be challenging when old mate has her old mate, but I think we'll still aim to
mate.
do content
Has her young mate.
once a week. And I reckon the thing about it, Rosie, it shouldn't be like a baby podcast, but, you know, there's an opportunity for you guys to talk about a baby podcast, is the baby does nothing for 3 months. So during the sleeping time, even if you got it on the old mate, you can
Yeah, I
still
feel like
come
I'll
in.
be able to log in from home.
You can probably come here still.
Yeah, you'd be like
could.
Limo from Melbourne.
Yeah, you can be like
could just-
every FM radio announcer that refuses to work in the market and just
sit around the
pretends their
table.
mic doesn't work at 9 o'clock and then go because they've got taekwondo or whatever.
Yeah, no, I love
What are you
Adelaide.
referring to? That's a very specific reference.
Yeah, well, what shows did I work on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. That
And
was a
who
great
has
time.
taekwondo? Yeah,
Well, it's a great time. Are you going to get the old thing in the back, the drug? Are you
Pain
like
relief.
fill me up?
Fuck that.
I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't like pain. Do I look like someone who could deal with pain?
Well, you look like someone who doesn't like much.
You worked you worked at Nova for as long as you did, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can survive through anything. I mean,
Survive
you look like a
2020.
really
Yeah.
good at dealing with gaslighting. Yeah.
Rosie, I'll give you some advice. Ask for it straight away,
Yeah.
because it can take some time.
And then there's a line where you might not miss, like you can miss out.
Correct.
Yeah. Anyway, so what is your suggestion back to this podcast rather than my
sorry.
pain relief?
I brought a new game to the table. So I've got a collection here of
Oh, great photos. Oh, is that what it looks like?
yeah.
Oh, good.
No, some
Quite a
slogans.
broad head on it,
Is
isn't
this
it?
from the footy trip?
Some slogans.
It's 40 of them.
All right. So,
Oh, it's a couple of
Sorry,
sleeping
mate.
bags.
I
And
had
why are they wearing helmets? And the
looks
other
like a
guy
bloody
is
mushroom
dressed
field
as an
over there.
anteater.
Bloody hell.
Jeepers. Why is one crying?
I've got a list of slogans.
Oh, sorry. G'day.
That's why I'm painting the wall.
I'll read
Jarrod's
the,
house.
I'll read the slogan out, and you have to guess the company.
Okay.
All right. Now, there's a bit of a raunchy edge to these slogans. Okay. All right. So,
What? And this podcast?
yeah, I know.
Unbelievable.
I did this for Andy's sake, really. So
I'm turned on by
I'm
that.
looking forward to seeing what
Thank
he
you.
comes up with. So,
What do you mean?
all right. The first one. Guess the company. Some of these are American too, by the way.
He's
so-
looking at me. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're thinking of.
Maybe if you could push something.
First one.
Sexual sausage. No.
Reach out and touch someone.
That's a song, isn't it?
Reach out and...
I feel like it's a charity.
No.
No. Oh my
Oh,
God.
is that for...
Reach out and touch somebody. Lifeline.
I mean,
We're trying to be fun.
reach out and touch someone.
Yeah.
Rosie, can you just do us a favour while we're thinking that? Can you just say you consent to everything that we've said over the past 25 minutes?
Yeah, what? Yeah, sure. Why would there be?
Yeah, my name is Rosie Panetta and I consent to everything. Just do it. It needs to be a disclaimer. Go.
Hi, I'm Rosie and I consent to everything.
There's heaps of Rosies. People could have thought you were Roseanne Barr. So
I'm
give
Rosie
us a...
Panetta and I
Wait,
consent
no,
to-
you're interrupting us. You go.
I'm Rosie Panetta and I consent to everything I've heard in this room in the past 20 minutes.
Why are you looking at me the whole time?
I don't know. You're pushing the
Sorry,
buttons.
anyway,
Yeah,
reach
it's all right.
out and touch somebody.
Yeah.
Is that toothpaste?
No.
Okay.
I was going to say, like, is it RAA?
No, but it's
RACV?
no.
Is it Australian?
No, it's American.
Oh, it's can you talk, Rosie?
I'm thinking. I can't think and talk at the same
Looks like you're
time.
giving birth.
No, I'm just.
Oh, is it a Telstra?
It's someone like Telstra.
AT&T?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that.
well
Yeah,
done.
you know how I knew that
American
because you're doing
companies?
shuckers in your ear.
It takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
It takes a Chubba Chups.
No.
Is that Friday at Andy's?
I live with mum and dad. That's weird.
Andrew.
It's Friday.
I don't think you'll get this one. It's Timex.
Is it Time? What the hell is Timex?
Yeah, what is it?
It's a watch brand, isn't it?
Oh, I thought it was like a.
I thought that was Rolex.
Where you like cash in your money for other.
Will you share
No,
a
you're
house?
thinking of
Anyway, cool. This one has Andy written all over it.
Is it Andy?
Pleasing people all over the world.
FedEx.
No.
Mars bar.
No.
Is it a confectionery item?
No, it's not.
Pleasing people all over the world.
Is it church?
Wow.
See, where's that pen? I'll just write down. We need to beep that out.
I'll give you a
How about your
hint.
pen? How about your pen? Can you just give me a time code? Where's the time code?
It was a genuine question.
Where's the time?
I
Can you just go
and
back to the
yeah.
time?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to tell you the time.
Okay. That's 27 minutes. Okay, great. We've got 2 beeps there. Because it's funny when
It'll get us more listeners. It's going to.
I like listening to beeps in shows because it gives Andy more work, but it makes people think that we're talking some
The
real
worst.
stuff. Yeah.
Thanks,
Like
Rosie.
Rosie.
Okay.
Damn it.
Well, that one you're going to
28.
actually have to.
I'll give you a
With
hint.
Stop. Pleasing people all over the world. Is it Durex?
No, I'll give you a hint. Chingy.
Oh,
I like it when you do the rap.
Hotel?
Hotel Holiday Inn.
Yes, Andy.
Yeah.
Pleasing
Are there many of these left?
Oh, God damn.
Couple.
I think we need to
Is-
work on them. Like,
Is it in you?
What?
me.
Is it in you?
Yeah.
It's a nice Valentine's Day one.
Did you just say me?
Heart? Something heart related?
No, think NBA.
Is it in you?
NBA?
Yeah.
No, it's Gatorade.
Gatorade. Okay.
Wait, what-
Two more.
Thank you.
Two more. Let your fingers do the walking.
Oh, that's Yellow Pages.
Yellow
Yeah,
Pages.
good one. Hey,
Yeah.
well done, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, I got two more from here.
The worst high five in the world, just to commentate what you can't
Sorry.
see.
Sloppy would be the key term.
It's so big, you've got to grin to get it in.
Oh, we all know what that is, don't we, Jarrod? You've seen it?
I've seen it and it's gross.
Can't say that.
Why?
It has a mind of its own.
Yeah, but
Put it
all I'm
into
saying
feelings.
is, it's like if it depends how you're measuring it. If it is in like size, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
If it's in cleanliness, it's a 0, and if it's in scent,
That wasn't
it's
cheese.
minus 10.
I swear.
There was a
You
fromage.
excite me. Okay? Yogurt happened.
Do you know how earlier I said I consent to this conversation? I've stopped consenting.
Okay,
No,
we'll
anyway,
go
that
back.
one was Wagon Wheel, and the last
Wagon wheel.
the last one, it's finger licking good.
Yeah, boy.
That's KFC.
KFC.
That's a good game, Matty.
Yeah, it just. I think we might need to rename it, other than the slogan game, to ways to describe Andy's.
Do we beep that out? Or
Yeah,
we
we'll
beep that out?
Beep out Andy, please. But you wrap it up like you wrapped up, because I liked when we only half recorded the last episode of Best Teammates. You wrapped it up, and I thought it was really good. So I think you need to do the wrap up now of the pod and thank Connolina from Brighton Trophy Centre. Pressure's on, because it was.
Do you mean like he should wrap it up by stop recording accidentally,
No.
or with an actual wrap up?
Oh, at least he was here, mate. Not like, oh, hello SAFM. How do we take your call? What do you want to hear? Ed Sheeran's latest? Yeah, no worries.
That's funny because we don't take requests.
You know what? When my girls would hear you on the radio, they'd be going, that's Auntie Rosie.
No.
Yeah, they loved it. And then I tried to put on SEN and found out that I was like a K out of the city and I couldn't get you.
Mate, listen on the app. You can listen on the app, all right? The app's where you get the best sound. It's a great show.
All right, well, thanks, guys.
It's been great. No, it's over to you, mate. Good luck.
Hey, look, Connolina. Oh, fuck it. Connolina are the best people in the world. And if you want a trophy, you go fucking see them. BrightonTrophyCentre.com.au. I don't even know where the point is because it's not like
Did you
Zeta
say
where you
bye
can
to
talk up to it. See you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
It's still going.
It is. So, yeah.
Follow us on socials and make sure you subscribe.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.